Thank you guys so much for watching this episode.
Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of Pop Culture. Don't forget to do the most important things: like, share, watch, comment, and subscribe. So today we are talking about just a catch-up of how we're still single.
In 2019.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have anything
Take it
else
away.
to add. I really don't. I don't know what the kids want me to say now. That I haven't said already. That I haven't pleaded.
There's new people who are watching who don't know that you're
beg,
single.
I beg. I'm done. Why are we even...
We can't pick a topic
This
and then be
episode
done.
can end in 2 minutes because there is no update. That's the update. Is that we're still waiting.
Weren't you holding hands with someone in the club? Thank you guys so much for watching this episode.
But I was.
So let's not lie to the kids.
I'm still single.
That's fine. Nobody's saying that you're not single. We just talk. The update doesn't mean that nothing is happening in our lives. But I'm kidding.
Are you using fighting words?
Fighting.
Well, asking me if I wasn't holding hands in the club.
What?
Okay.
What did you say? Am I using fighting words?
Yeah.
What are fighting words?
Saying, aren't you holding hands with someone in the club?
But what do you mean by fighting hands? What's fighting words? What are fighting words?
Bongeka.
Basically, she's saying, are you trying to fight?
Oh! I'm like, what are fighting
Oh my God.
words? I didn't understand what you were talking about. Fighting words. No, we're talking about what is happening in our lives. So I was just checking if are you gonna try and not say that
That's not what I...
was happening out there. Being single doesn't mean, babes, that nothing is happening. Nothing is happening.
Tell us about your days.
No, that's not what this episode is about. No, we're not gonna focus it on my story. It's
No
not gonna
one's
happen.
focusing anything on anything. We were never focusing on anything until you were like, weren't you holding hands with someone in the club? Ain't nobody was gonna be saying that.
Also, like, why are you pressed? If you were, you were. Then it's like, beautiful, babes.
Okay, but then
You got some action.
why aren't you sharing a story about your days?
Because that's not what we're focusing on for this particular point of this episode.
Okay.
But is there really nothing happening?
No.
Not a phone call, not an SMS, not a Tinder, right? Not a nothing.
Nothing.
Wow. Not a visit.
That's the only drawing card we keep here is the holding hands with clapping. Nothing is happening. But
To
you know.
be fair, I'm getting DMs from people who are like, oh, please continue.
Yes,
Follow me.
yeah.
Jay, the kids are
People
alive.
want their...
I just changed my profile to private. Like, that doesn't mean they want me.
There's 2 other guys that have messaged me who are like, and you, Bongeka, back phone. Yes. Yeah, phone, guys. They just don't have the balls enough to come into your DMs.
Then what are we talking about?
We're talking about...
Then what are we talking? Like, you can't be telling me on the sidelines, oh, but I wish. Well, I'm gonna keep throwing these coins in the well then, because
There's nothing. Yeah, well, my date was a date.
I mean, you don't have to tell us about the day. I'm just saying.
No, look, so basically my whole perspective on 2019 is that I'm wanting to try something different from what I've been doing before, which is nothing.
If you were gonna say something else, I was just gonna like clarify that.
Which is actually something because I went on a date, so it's just more like there's literally nobody who's hollering and has not been hollering for whatever. So for now, I'm just like, okay, cool. If there's an opportunity to go on a date, I'll take the opportunity to go on a date. If somebody comes in the DMs to say hi, I'll say hi. And I'm not throwing options because those are things that are happening on the constant. Oh, no, it's not a thing. So I was like, for now, I want to try and be a yes man and see what happens. So I can't call what I went on. So I kind of... It's not 2 dates, but the one was like... I don't know what it was. THEMBE even had to come down to Joburg to be my support for whatever that was. I don't know what it was. It was a catch-up.
That is...
Basically, I was meeting
that
this guy,
ride or die.
and
that is friendship. Tell me a time.
Okay.
You had to fly down just to be a wingman.
Well, it's not really being a wingman. You're just there to support, babes. Your wingman, which would have mean that we would have been there painting the streets to get ourselves pipe. Which was
pipe dreams.
So yeah, the one I really can't call a date, but I met up with this guy. He's a dope guy or whatever. Love his work.
Until he wasn't.
Until he decided to go for like about 2 hours. And by the time he came back, I was like, well, I'm gone. And I went home. And that was that. My thing is that if we're going to...
Get it off your chest.
Yeah, that's why I was like...
Get it, yeah. Because that's...
Yeah, no, I came back and I was like, if we're going to... Look, right? When you're trying to play the field, you can't claim people's time. You can't claim people's wants of being in my space. But we called on this day to do a specific thing, which then did not happen. Which then I just felt like was a waste of my time, because my whole thing was like, I'm already single and I'm cool to continue. We keen to like meet up, even if it's to meet up to be friends, although I already have friends and I'm trying to really make more friends. But guys, I'm on the prowl. Is it on the prowl? What is it called?
And you have talent, so yeah, you're on the
I'm out here. I'm deciding to be out here. Do you know what I mean? So, like, my whole thing is, let's just not waste each other's time. That is it. So, if he wants to be friends, just say you want to be friends, so we can be friends, and then that can be that. If you're watching this video, now you know. And then the other guy, okay, Timmy. And then the other guy, he DM'd me on Instagram early last year. And he's been DMing ever since. Pumping my DMs with messages, pumping them with messages. And I was just like, oh God, it's Major League. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So one word answers, and then I keep it moving, cool, whatever. I get that persist in 2019 with just the year of the years. So I was like, hey, maybe let me see what's up. I get gone. So fine. I probably dodged 2-3 other dates before. He was like, let's do drinks, let's do lunch, let's do dinner. And I said no to all of the above. Then he was like, let's do movies. And I was like, he wanted to go watch Matoto actually. And I was like, it's not possible. It's dark. Like, in my mind, I was thinking it's dark, so you're right
I don't
next
feel
to
like
me.
a movie date is a great one because you spent, about 2 hours in silence?
Just chilling, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no. Yeah, I just felt uncomfortable.
What if I want to get up and go because I'm going to enjoy the movie? But now you've paid for it and I feel compelled to stay. But I know that if I would have paid for it myself, I would have left. Now, I'm still on the dates.
Yep.
Like, do I wait for you outside?
Yeah.
While I have drinks?
Yeah.
Because you should finish the movie.
Yeah.
Because if you're enjoying it, you should finish it.
Yeah.
Not come out late, but I want to go.
Yeah. So I kind of basically just felt like, no. And then I'm like, drinks, lunch. It's like, but I've been asking for drinks and lunch. And I was like, okay, sharp, let's do dinner. Okay, we go to dinner. I mentioned all the way. I picked the restaurant, and I don't know why I picked all the way in Waterfall. And I live all the way wherever I live. And I was like, whatever. Anyway, dated the date. The conversation was cool. It's flowing. It's moving. There were no awkward silences. He's got a lot to share about his life. He was talking a lot. He's got a lot going on in his life. Very, very busy human being, as I'm told. go, 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 pam, 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 stories.
You can't say pam, pam, pam.
I get truth bombs just kept going. Boom. What did you call them? What you didn't call them grenades? I was in a minefield. You know that last scene on Bad Boys 2 when they have to like tiptoe around
and the chameleon just goes.
Boom. That's what I felt like I was dealing with on that date.
I said a chameleon.
But I was a great like.
But I don't think
it was like lizardy, that big ass lizard.
It's a reptile.
Iguana. I was the iguana, but I didn't blow up.
You touched something like maybe something.
My nails broke off. You know what I mean? But I didn't blow up. And like, I was just like, but I had to like, you know, well, not that I had to, but I chose to keep composed and like, oh, riveting stuff, interesting, and just, you know, probe. Basically, one of the bombs was.
You just gonna air his stuff out like that?
They don't know who he is.
Sure, but he knows
who he is. He doesn't watch pop culture.
Oh.
But even if he does, it's fine because now I want to protect his story.
No, I don't give a fuck. I was just asking.
Basically, one of the truth bombs is he's in a complicated, falling apart marriage. He's got 2 kids.
And if you don't know, NWABISA's like no-knows kids.
Yeah. And yeah, they were just those. I'm picking those 2 as the prominent things because I was just more like, okay. And the reason why I'm bringing them up and the reason that's why I was like, am I not allowed to say? Because it could be anybody.
I was kidding.
But it was a truth bomb that I just was like, oh damn. Like I found it quite interesting that somebody could be not done with something but has already moved on. And even if the 2 of you as the 2 have decided that you guys are done, be done. And when you're bringing me into the equation, what does that do for all of us? And you've got 2 kids. Like, it just all sounds messy. And like, even if he sees something in me and thank you, that's cool too. You're not done. Like, it's not done. So I just felt like I was in a kick and a drop because I was just like, this whole thing just feels weird. You seem like a very cool guy, but it's weird for so many reasons. And he's keen to see me again, and I'm not really sure if I'm keen. Not even I'm not really sure. I don't know that I can see him again because I'm just like, you're not done with something. Again, you've got 2 kids and they're babies, and I'm just like, I don't know that I'm ready to sign up for that life. I know that I'm not ready to sign up. Let me stop saying what I know. I know I'm not ready to sign up for that life. So that was basically the date, like, and it was chilled or whatever.
If he
but
was single and we just had kids.
No.
I was kidding because I know that's no. You don't want kids.
I think, look, I am realizing though that the older we get, the guys who don't have kids are becoming less and less. So,
but you can still find them.
Let me know when you know where they are.
Well, you know, okay. Yeah.
You know, so I think ultimately I just want to be wanted, and I'm not having to carry over another life.
Will people ever arrive with no baggage?
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're in a falling apart.
Yeah, no.
Even not say falling apart because I don't know the details of his life, so let me not disrespect it in that sense. But I mean, as in, you're at the end of a chapter of your life that was a big part of it. Like, be done. There's 2 kids. That you can't be done with that life. That is you. So, am I going to be a stepmom, have girlfriends, parents, child? What is it? What is the goal? I'm not, like, I don't... And I don't know
it's
if
okay to don't want it.
No, I know it is, but I'm just like, you, like, that's the thing. I want to be out here, but I'm like, I'm not sure that I don't want to be out here like that. Like, it just feels like a lot. So
I think it was just...
It was a cool date. Like, he's a cool guy. But the whole thing just threw me off. And I was like, we're now here at this point. And you have information of your life. That may be attractive to some women who are cool with that type of thing. But, like, I know for me. And maybe I should have said something. Maybe I should say something. I don't know. But I just felt very, like, oh, wow. The whole time I was, like, in my mind.
It was like, you opening yourself up to trying things out means that you're going to experience things.
Yeah.
So I don't think that this is a defining moment. No. It was just another variety of what is possibly there if you're going to say yes to everything, right? So you're gonna have the guy that's gonna make you wait 2 hours. You're gonna have the guy that has who's exiting a relationship and wanting to bring it. Like, you might find the next guy is great, amazing, has no baggage, whatever. He's just boring. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be some examples that you just don't find interesting. You might be like, cool, like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But that is the result of wanting to, test out the waters.
Yeah, well, I think more than anything, because it's not so much about wanting to try everything. It's not that I want to try everything. It's just more of like, I want to put myself out there and see what's up. Because I think that if I want to be in a relationship at this particular juncture in my life, or if I want to see what is out there, I have to an extent, allow myself to meet some people. And I guess, to your point, it may not always be what it is, but I've written down what I am looking for to the bone, to the T, because I had a nightmare that woke me up. And the nightmare was just that I was in the most amazing relationship and I woke up single. That was a nightmare. So that was a nightmare when I woke up, not in the dream. In the dream, I was living my best life. So I woke up and I was mad.
Sometimes it wasn't, like, spend my yan and I have to wake up. So am I having nightmares?
I was just pissed off. And it's not the first time that I've had that type of dream before, where I'm in the most Instagrammable relationship. But when I wake up, the reality is it's still me. Wow. So
then you gotta wipe off the
so I woke up and I wrote my guy down. And I'm gonna pray on him. Guys, do you remember that episode that we did?
I do.
Where the baby girl, we asked her, how do you get a man? And she said, I prayed for him.
What are the tips that you would give us trying to find a man for our friend out here in Obiscamel?
I would say, and this is one thing that I did do before getting a guy, and I prayed about it.
There are so many people who are talking about, I prayed for him.
Sierra.
I did this. I wrote him down. So now I'm like, let me try that too, and let me see what's up. So I'm written him down. I've got reference images, and let's see what that does. I need the world to know that he needs to have some kind of a Nigerian something in his blood. So you see, now I've said it out into the universe, so the universe now can hear it even louder. That's all I'm asking for. But thank you so much for watching this episode. Let us know your relationship dramas, if there are any, or single dramas, if there are any. THEMBE sat here and listened to my story, and she refused to tell us anything about
I didn't
something.
refuse. I have nothing to share. There's a difference. I could show you my phone. It's dry.
So yeah, guys, do the most important things: like, watch, comment, share, and subscribe.
What?
Like, watch, comment, share, and subscribe. I just paused for dramatic effects.
Yeah, because I was counting on it.
Yeah, and then
by the time I was at 5, you were still on 3.
because I had the dramatic effects. Anyway, leave the comments in the comment section below where they belong, but also climb into the DMs, because the DMs are always open except for THEMBE's. So you can climb in mine and I can send them through to THEMBE. I'll screen grab them for you. Never be afraid to ask for Bongeka's number. Come through me as well, and I will. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is,
Let me be
I hold the keys, right? Because these hoes clearly.
I hold all my keys. And yeah.
I hold all the keys. So come into my DMs if these two DMs prove to be very, very tough.
They're not okay. They're not tough. They're just not
all I'm saying
good.
is that if they do prove to be tough,
I hold my own keys.
my DMs are wide open. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bongeka's DMs.
Wow.